isn't he, at the moment, that boy? McNeil away by here's Henderson. Henderson with the ball across. Lowton.
Hello, sports fan. It's a pleasure. Welcome to the program. Orient TV Sports, Channel 59, Ross and Star Times, Channel 113. I'm just in sports and good friend Chris Abiaziem. And my special guest is Chinedu Nwadike. Chinedu, welcome to the program.
Thank you and good morning, viewers.
Right, in the studio, I've seen Kelechi Kolole behind the camera, Joseph Onyoziri, so also is Vivian Ezioku. Also, I've seen Cynthia Hejika and, of course, Jerry Osuji. And in control room, have John the Great, and of course, Nwadike will be there any moment from now for some highlights across the globe. So, back to the moment, all Africa Games in Rabat, and Nigeria came second at the end of the day. For the soccer event, #1 sport in Africa, you have our own world sports ambassadors, and that is the Falconers clinching the gold medal, while in the men's category, Nigeria claimed the silver medal. How do you say that?
Yeah, it simply shows we are still giant of Africa when it comes to football. It shows at that level we keep doing well. It shows that when we are organized, that we can always get something out of whatever we put our hearts to.
Why better results from the women's event? And we're always struggling and battling, fumbling and tumbling in the men's event.
So far, once it comes to female soccer, female football, it seems we are more like the Brazil of Africa. We dominate the game. That is what we do in female soccer. We've been there. We've been winning for a very long time. I don't think any other country it's developed like Nigeria when it comes to female football. You know, we have it all together, and we have lots of ladies who are interested in playing football. So that makes it special for us. You understand? You know, in African perspective, football most times is not something women are encouraged to do. So, but here in Nigeria, because of the laurels our females have won previously, so we give them that opportunity. We'll encourage ladies who can play to go out there and play the game, so it helps us.
Why is a quota system not applicable in sports, especially football, where you have 99.9% from the south and 99% from Imo State?
It's not. Football should be a case of who can play and not a case of tribe or anything. For me, I don't believe we should give it up to one tribe or anything. I think it's a team sport. Anybody out there is representing the country. I feel if you can play, you get out there. If peradventure we come and there is no informed player from the southeast, I don't think we should send someone who cannot play to represent the country because they are trying to have an Igbo name on a jersey. I think it's stupid, it's crazy. So if one tribe are the people who are informed, let them play for the country. Victory is for the country and not for the tribe. So we shouldn't bring tribalism and zoning or politics into football. It kills the game.
Yes, still football, silver for Nigeria in 1978 and 2003. 78, it was in Algeria. 2003 in Abuja, Nigeria. But for the 4x400 meters relay, the Nigerians were champion, Team Nigeria to beat. Again, in the women's category, talk of Kemi Francis. We also have a Patience Oko George, and of course, Blessing Oladoye. Others are Favor Ofili. Then talk of Shade Olatoye, gold medals.
It's good. I know when you mention the name, you try to, make it sound so anybody listening can get the tribe they come from. But for me, it doesn't matter, because something I know is there's a championship in Nigeria where people have to qualify to represent the country. So anybody who wins has won. This is how I see it.
Yes, football in the women's category, it was a battle royale, tension sought and anxiety galore. Gold for Nigeria, that is Falconers. That match ended 0-0, penalty shootout. Nigeria went on smiling, third time, winning gold medal. 2003, 2007, this time around, 2019, and for Cameroon, 2011. So, how do you look at that?
It's good, if you play, if you're involved in any sports, one of the things that gives you joy is when you, at the end of the day, you have a medal around your neck. It gives you this amazing feeling. And winning, not just winning for yourself, winning for the country, knowing that your name will be going down the history, you will never be forgotten. Once upon a time, when they go to the record and say, who did this, your name will always be there. So it's an amazing feeling. They fought for it, they won it. So we say kudos to them. Congratulations to the Falconets. They did very well.
Yes, kudos, and recall is a ticket for Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games qualifiers. So for now, I think our own Super Falcons are also on course. Second leg match, having won in Algeria. Second leg match on Wednesday at Agege in Lagos. So at the end of the overall medals table, we have Egypt, 273 medals, 102 gold medals. Fantastic indeed. For Nigeria, 127 medals, gold 46. South Africa, 87 medals, gold 36. And of course, Algeria, 125, gold 33. Then Morocco, host nation, 109 medals, gold 26. And of course, Tunisia, 97 medals, gold 26. So Hadi, 273, Nigeria 127, 102, Nigeria 46. That is Egypt and Nigeria.
The margin it's too much. 273 against 127. It's just too much. It shows. I keep saying it all the time. We still need to diversify. We have few sports going on in Nigeria. We have few sports. Our interest usually on limited stuffs. We just face few things, and most times we are not even good at them. So for me, I feel it's time for us to diversify when it comes to sports. It's time for us to bring in more sports. It's time for us to build the facilities needed for this sport so that people can participate in them. It's time for, if it's the government or anyone that will be involved, once these facilities are built, we'll bring people that can teach it. Surely, everybody will not be footballers. Everybody will not be footballers. So we can have someone who is interested in that sport and not have people teaching them. And before you know it, they can be that good to compete at the international stage, and we'll start winning a lot of medals. So we can, and I am sure that most of the games Egypt participated in, Nigeria wouldn't have representatives in them. I'll be very sure of that.
Right. Yes, still a beautiful and another game of football. Yes, Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games qualifiers. And first leg match, and that was in Nigeria, Super Falcons 2 and Algeria 0. Second leg match on Wednesday, Agege, as I said earlier, in Lagos, Nigeria. And foreign-based players will be around for the assignment. Talk of Asisat Oshuala, top star in African football, Francesca Odega, and of course Ngozi Edobi and Ngozi Ebere. Talk of Osinachi Ohale, and of course Rashidat Ajibade. You've seen the makeup, the sound.
We
Because I'm after this so-called quota system.
There's nothing like there
whatever.
shouldn't be quota system. If you want Igbo names to be there, I mean, let us arrange the facilities. Let us train our people. Let us, if we will pray, I don't believe you pray for people to be informed, but let them train. Let us teach them. Let us groom them to be informed. If we work towards it, at one point in time, the coach will not have choice but to select only our brothers and sisters because they can win the tournament for you. Okay, will you pick someone who is not informed and then and dump Azizat? Will you do that?
Right, let's go back to basketball, another round ladder game. This time around, World Cup in China. The Tigers there. First match, Saturday, we lost out 77-82 to Russia. And today, Nigeria, Argentina. Hadi.
Argentina is good. You remember when I said it, last time I said Russia, and Argentina they're also good. I think they are champions of South America, and they are a good side. So the male category, I had my doubts that we are getting out of that group. But if we can get something off Argentina, then we need to deal with the next game. Argentina is a very good side. Best I can do is wish the team all the best. But then, it's going to be a
last group match Wednesday against South Korea.
Why did they put us in that group? How did we get on that group? Like we always say in Nigeria, God save us. That's the best I can say. And I wish the team all the best. It's not easy.
Still beautiful and leather game of football. English Premier League. Hadi, your club. Right, let's start off with some of the results so far received. Southampton 1, Manchester United 1 goal. Away draw there for Man U. Crystal Palace 1, Aston Villa 0. And of course, Chelsea the Blues 2, Sheffield United 2. That was wonderful. And Newcastle 1, Watford 1. And of course, Manchester City defending champions 4, Brighton 0. Then West Ham 2, Norwich 0. Leicester 3, Bournemouth 1. Burnley 0, Liverpool 3. Good result there. Then Everton, Wolves, Arsenal, Tottenham. So how did match day 4?
Yeah, first of all, I will say congratulations to Alessi Iwobi. He scored his debut goal against Wolves yesterday. And it was festival of draw for people you consider the top 6, both of them. Arsenal, Tottenham, they drew. You saw Manchester United drew at Southampton, and then Chelsea drew at home to Sheffield United. It was surprising, you know. When I saw the score 2-0, I think 2-1. Tammy Abraham, you know, that's a good loss for Nigeria. I wish he's playing for Super Eagles. He's a fine striker. But I still feel Manchester United and Chelsea are not ready for the EPL. Yeah, it's what I feel, because looking at their team, I don't think they have that team that can compete for EPL. They are just playing probably if they can get in the top 6. They don't even have top 4 team now. So for me, if I'm looking at top 4, I would say Liverpool, Manchester City, Arsenal, and any other team.
It's still early morning.
It's not early morning. When you look at the teams, you know. You see intent, you see people who are ready to go out there, win a game, score goals. Arsenal has that intent more than Manchester United, Chelsea, and Tottenham combined this season. Tottenham, they signed new players, but I don't think it improved them.
Right, still Premiership across Europe. Talk of the Spanish Primera Liga, that is La Liga. Osasuna 2, FC Barcelona 2.
It was a painful game, you know, the handball by Gerard Piqué, the late penalty. It was a huge drama. It was a huge drama in the game, and they fought so hard to see if they could, you know, overturn that draw, get a win from the game, but it wasn't possible. No Lionel Messi means no Barcelona. That's the second draw Okay, they lost their first game. They won the second one. This is the third game they drew. So Barcelona at 4 points. But they are not the only ones that are not doing good.
This issue of VAR, the controversy continues. I look at that.
VAR
in the EPL.
VAR is here to stay. There's nothing anybody can do about it. It helps for me. It helps. You know, there are some dubious victories that happen in football, and most times it favors who you call the big teams. Most times it favors them, but that can never happen again.
Right. Yes. Spanish Premier Liga, Sevilla 1, Celta Vigo 1, and of course Levante 2, Valladolid 0, Getafe 1, Alaves 1, and of course Real Betis 2, Leganes 1, and of course we have Atletico Bilbao 2, Royal Sociedad 0. Draws here and there.
You miss Real Madrid.
No, I wanted to start what to come last.
Real Madrid they drew. It was a brace for Gareth Bale and a red card as well.
Yeah.
So we showed the highlight already this morning. It's just funny, you know. Everything they signed for me.
The big names are not.
Yeah, I feel Real Madrid.
Market notwithstanding.
Real Madrid signed like Everton. There's something someone said about Everton when they are signing players. He said Everton is signing players so they can come to top 6, but they are not signing the kind of players top 6 teams would want to sign. So that is Real Madrid. They want to win La Liga. They want to win it. They want to probably do good in Champions League, but I don't see the players. And I imagine Real Madrid saying they want to get rid of Gareth Bale. Now I'm trying to check. Gareth Bale gone. Who is going to play the game? Who? Benzema will be good as a poacher, but who is feeding him? Who can score when Benzema cannot? It's only Gareth Bale now, and they should pray he stays fit. He's on red card now. He's going to miss the next game probably and all that. So God save them.
Right, still Orient TV Sports, Channel 59, Oros on Star Times, Channel 113. Now, German Bundesliga, Bayer Leverkusen 0, Hoffenheim 0. Goalless draw there. Schalke 04 3, Hertha Berlin 0. And of course, Wolfsburg 1, Paderborn 1, Union Berlin 3, Borussia Dortmund 1. That defeat, the Borussia Dortmund losing 3-1.
It's football. They are playing away, so there could be some home effect on football, whether we like it or not. So it happened to them. They should just deal with it and keep fighting. But if they continue like this, they'll still be taking the second place as usual.
This is not basketball. Bayern 6, Mainz 1, 6-1.
When you look at Bayern is just like Paris Saint-Germain of France. That's the Paris Saint-Germain of Germany. You know, their team is far off compared to the others. When you look at the team, Bayern Munich, we look at the kind of players they assemble. They have Philippe Coutinho, they have lots of good players. Bayern, they don't sign players for Bundesliga, they sign players for Champions League.
Yeah.
That is where they want to go and do well. So when you are playing week in, week out with Champions League team, what do you expect? You should be trashing smaller teams, and most of these teams cannot even make it to Europa League, like Wolves in EPL and all that. They are smaller, you know, they have small budgets and all that, so it's just easy to trash them. All right,
let's move away from football to the art of self-defense. This time around, boxing. The showdown. Rui Andy Jr., Mexican-American, and of course Tony Joshua, British boxer, Olympic gold medalist. December 7, Saudi Arabia fixed for it, and the pause for the champion now from $8 million to $10 million.
There's football, boxing, it's about the money most times, and then looking at who gets what. So it's Ruiz that is calling the shot now. I think he should get a fair share of the money because he's the champion. Although Tony Joshua has the fan base, but Ruiz, I mean, he's the champion. He's the guy that is being challenged, so he should call the shot.
This issue of renowned retired boxers saying, Tony Joshua, be wary. Tony Joshua, take time, also and that before going for that fight. I look at that.
Yeah, it's a good advice because when you look at the initial fight, Tony Joshua, he did not even, he would just say he was beaten.
Knocked down 4 good times.
Yeah, he was beaten. Beaten is, when you say somebody was beaten, it means the person beating you beat you up comfortably. He was beaten comfortably. So you look at that and something is telling you that you are going to be beaten again unless you do something extraordinary. And then when you look at size, when you look at technique, Roots has got all of it together. So Tony Joshua needs to see that video again. Probably he needs to, if he will spy on Roots or anything, he needs to watch the guy's techniques and know how to come after him. If he doesn't do that, he will be beaten again.
He will be beaten again.
It will be like Iriji for him.
Yes, U.S. Open, the last Grand Slam in the world of tennis. Talk of Australian Open in Melbourne, and of course French Open, Roland Garros, the English all club that is for Wimbledon, and this time around we have Flushing Meadows in New York. U.S. Open, Federer, Djokovic, Naomi, Williams sisters, and so on and so forth. So U.S. Open, no African there.
What do you expect? Long tennis has never been our sport in Africa. For me, I don't think sentiment should come in anything at all. Sentiment is the reason why we are underdeveloped, because we want to say, North, bring one person, South, bring one person, East, bring one person. And at the end of the day, incompetence is showing. But if we put ethnicity, everything aside, and who is the best in this country, go and represent us. You understand? That is it. So long tennis is not our thing, and you don't expect them in US Open to say, oh, there's no African here. Yeah, Africa, bring somebody. It's nothing like that. If you are good in the game, you will be seen, you will be seeded, you will be competing, you will be invited. You understand? But if you are not, then watch.
Yes, that means we are yet to hit the mark. Recall the days of Nduka Odiza, Duke of the Lawn, of course, Lawrence Awokbegba, Duke of the Lawn, and of course, Tony Moore, all the kings of the lawn tennis. Now, tennis. So before we wrap it up, Heartland Football Club of our new management, new coach, new players. Hadi, any hope for this time around?
Yes, there's hope. The coach, his approach is amazing. Open screening, signing good players. We'll have a Super Eagles goalkeeper, now our goalkeeper here. The interesting thing is the caliber of players he's bringing in will make going to see Heartland games interesting. So you want to see, because you have top players. You just want to go see the game. Spend your Sunday evening or Saturday evening at the stadium for Heartland FC. So it's amazing. All we need to do is do a little more push in terms of publicity to sell the team to Imolites, especially. Make people fall in love with the team. And one of the things that will do that, if we can promote the good results, promote the good work, just use social media, get the team to the people so people can be aware. If we have that happening and there's a game going on, you have up to 5,000 people, 10,000 people turning up to see Heartland game and cheering for Heartland. I mean, it's going to be amazing. Your home ground is going to be a fortress if you can do that. So.
Yes, he made a point there. In the amateur days, no LMC, nothing whatsoever. It's just open screening, and especially in 1982, the then Spartans of Owerri hit the mark. Final of the West African Football Union Waffle Cup, lost narrowly 1-0 to Hasakas of Ghana. And of course, talk of Iwanyanwu National, and of course, back-to-back Heartland Football Club of Owerri. You recall that some clubs have gone moribund. Talk of Asaba Tex, Flash Flamingos, Leventis, DICBs, Abiola Babes of Abekta First Bank, ACB, all gone, but Rangers International, WNDC, IICC, now 3SC, and of course, Iwanyanwu National, now Heartland Football Club. Still making it, you have to support your club. Publicity, recall, football is a media event. So before we go, a word for Heartland this time around, the management, the players, and government.
Yeah, just like I said, getting the teams to the people. The Heartland jersey, I saw the jersey, I fell in love with the jersey. Now, one of the things they need to do is for people to support this team. This is our team. The Heartland jersey should be out there in the market, not just stock probably in the stadium for only people who are in the stadium to buy. It should be on display in shops around. So people are passing, you see them. You can actually get one, put your name at the back of it. Man, I am willing to do that. I love the ball. Then I saw someone wearing, I said, I love this jersey. Where can I get it? They say, oh wait, they are still trying to fix some things. It shouldn't be like that. Once the season is off, once the jersey, once they've said this is what we are wearing, let it be out there in the shop, not just in the stadium. Let it be on display on the streets. Anybody selling, take samples to these people so that people passing can see these jerseys and say, okay, I love this. How much is this? Now, when you have lots of people wearing Heartland FC jerseys, it's one way to promote our own darling team. It's not that the jersey is ugly. It's amazing. You can even wear it to church. It's fine. It's a very beautiful jersey. So why hide it in the stadium? Let it be in shops around so people can get it and wear it. I'm looking forward to getting my own with my name at the back of it.
So Heartland Football Club of Orient, over to you. Right, good news. National Youth Games this month, September. Imo State topped. Team Imo came tops at the zonal elimination in Anambra. That is Oka. Female. Yes, good news. And of course, we hope at the ultimate, that is the main in Ilorin, Kwara State, Imo State will top the medals table and also record National Sports Festival around the corner. So, Hadi, we are moving on.
Sure, we're moving on, and kudos to the few facilities we have at Dananyam. It's been helping. I mean, that place has been an amazing sporting community. If you go there, you see individuals. Some people sleep there. Some people, that's their home. That's the only home they've known for a decade. Some graduate, and when they retire, they become coaches. Everybody is there. So if we just need to do more. For me, we need to do more. Sports, it's a huge business, and we can get a lot. Imo State can be put on the map. We just need to invest. We just need to bring back facilities that are moribund. You just need to, say, okay, we don't have the sports here. Can we get a coach? Most of these facilities are cheap to build, but we just don't care.
Right, it's here we wrap it up for today. Orient TV Sports, Channel 15 and the World Star Times, Channel 113, the first edition in the month of September. So, on behalf of my special guest, Chinedu, Nwadike, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, and happy new month, everybody.
Thanks for being here. Right, I've seen the boss, Chris Ago, with his crew, talk of Joseph Onyoziri, Vivian, Ezoku, Kelechi Ekwerole, behind the camera. Control room, I have the big boss again, this time around, John the Great. I've seen Cynthia Hejika, and of course, Jerry Osuji. Remain blessed. Good morning. See you tomorrow.
This is how we do it.
Ronaldo! Oh! Did he really just do that? You gotta be kidding.
There is a place we all do it. All champions meet there to do it. Orient TV Sports, a place all champions meet to do it. Showing every weekday, live on HD. Be there and meet with the champions.